The sandwich is practically an American institution. It is a basic essential for lunchboxes, parties, and picnics. Have you ever been curious about the sandwiches that graced everyone's dinner tables back in the day? Well, today we'll be talking about a few of the most popular ones. Let's dive into it. Anchovy paste sandwich. It's probably been a while since you've heard of this one, right? This remarkable sandwich was a staple during the 50s and 60s, featuring prominently in pop culture, even as a plot point in the 1960 James Bond film, For Your Eyes Only. While it requires more steps than other items on this list, it remains a simple snack to prepare. Combine anchovy fillets, breadcrumbs, milk, olive oil, pepper, and cucumber, then spread the mixture over toasted bread. It may not appeal to everyone, particularly those who dislike anchovies, but it offers both health benefits and a unique taste. The anchovy-based spread is versatile, pairing well with various meals. It is unfortunate that this delight and the next on the list have faded from popularity. Bacon and peanut butter. Calling this a good sandwich undervalues it. Bacon and peanut butter is addictive. Its popularity is surprising, as the combination doesn't initially seem appealing. Yet its simplicity and deliciousness made it a hit in the 50s and 60s. Just spread peanut butter, add banana slices, and layer bacon on bread. Nutritionally, it provides energy for a stressful day. This sandwich is a cheat code, but changing taste led to its decline in popularity. Still loved in many American homes, it's worth trying if you're open to unusual combinations. Enhance the flavor with ketchup or browned onions. Mock ham salad. Sandwich. This sandwich emerged as a solution when you had everything for a ham sandwich except the ham. Its popularity in the 50s stemmed from the ease of preparation, affordability of ingredients, and its delicious taste. It was ideal for its time, turning common kitchen leftovers into a delightful meal. To create it, combine ground bologna, finely chopped hard-boiled eggs, onions, sweet pickles, and mayonnaise. Mix, refrigerate, and spread on your favorite bread. As meat became more affordable, the need for a mock ham sandwich declined, leading to its fade from popularity. However, it remains a favored choice among those seeking meat-free alternatives. Similar to the next sandwich on our list, Bologna salad. Sandwich. Legend has it this sandwich was born during World War II as an easily rationed meal for soldiers on long battlefield stints. True or not, it was a staple in every household and picnic during the 1950s and 60s. To create this masterpiece, grab some bologna, hard-boiled eggs, creamy salad dressing, and sweet pickle relish. Spread it on some sandwich buns, toast them if you're feeling fancy, and voila, the sandwich of a lifetime. The bologna salad sandwich was the ultimate fuel for busy mid-century lifestyles. It kept well, the ingredients were a breeze to find, and it was genuinely tasty. But as the 60s wound down, hearty survival foods started to lose their appeal. Banana and mayonnaise sandwich. I know what you're thinking. Banana and mayo? Together? That's like trying to mix a squirrel and a lawnmower. It just shouldn't happen. But hear me out, because this Southern comfort food classic might just surprise you. As a kid, I used to run away from this sandwich like it was a math test on a Friday. I mean, who in their right mind would combine a fruit with something that's basically egg-flavored jelly? But then, one fateful day, I took a bite, and lo and behold, it wasn't half bad. Here's the deal. You take some bread, slather on some mayo, layer it with sliced banana, and boom, you've got yourself a weirdly delightful sandwich. The tangy mayo somehow complements the sweet banana in a way that is like a chaotic dance that just works. It's like the 50s and 60s were the Wild West of food combos, and this one was the sheriff that kept the peace. But alas, time wasn't kind to this peculiar pairing. As people started to shy away from unusual food combos, this sandwich got left behind like a forgotten toy under the bed. It's a shame, really, because it was surprisingly flavorful for something so simple. So if you're feeling adventurous and want to give your taste buds a wild ride, give the banana and mayo sandwich a shot. Who knows? You might just find yourself pleasantly surprised just like I was. And if not, well, at least you'll have a good story to tell. Potted meat sandwich. Potted meat, a tasty remnant of the early 20th century, emerged when meat preservation was challenging. This sandwich's base was potted meat, essentially meat boiled until very soft. Its popularity stemmed from its longevity and ease of preservation compared to regular meat. To prepare, simply spread butter and potted meat on 2 slices of bread. This straightforward sandwich was a common way to utilize potted meat, which was ubiquitous at the time. As food preservation methods advanced, the practicality of potted meat waned, leading to its decline in popularity. However, it remains a convenient option for a simple, satisfying meal. While not extraordinarily delicious, it's far from terrible. Similar to the next sandwich on our list, the potted meat sandwich could become your go-to snack. You won't know until you give it a try. Cheese and Marmite sandwich. Now, this is where things get interesting. Imagine the brainstorming session that led to this combo. Hey, I've got it! Let's take some cheese and slap on a layer of Marmite. Trust me, it'll be a hit. If you're scratching your head wondering what Marmite is, it's a thick, syrupy spread made from yeast extract with a pungent, slightly savory aroma and a salty taste. Think of it as the love it or hate it spread of the early 20th century. This sandwich was born out of necessity when people had to make do with what was available. And surprisingly, it tasted amazing. If you're curious and open-minded, give the cheese and Marmite combo a try. Who knows, it might just be a life-changing experience, or at least a great story to tell at parties. As food options became more diverse, the cheese and Marmite combo fell out of favor with the American public. But hey, at least it left behind a legacy of culinary curiosity. And if you ever feel like living on the edge of your taste buds, this sandwich is waiting for you. Just don't say we didn't warn you about the Marmite cold meatloaf sandwich. If nostalgia was a flavor, it would be the cold meatloaf sandwich. There's something poetic about how its taste improves with time, much like our fondest memories. In the 50s and 60s, its heyday, the cold meatloaf sandwich was beloved for its rich interplay of contrasting flavors. Crafting this delight was simple, yet balancing the ingredients required a touch of finesse. The essentials included turkey meatloaf, soft white bread, a pat of butter, a slice of cheese, and a dollop of mayo. For those craving a kick, optional toppings like ketchup, tomatoes, hot sauce, or even bacon strips added a zesty twist. As sandwiches transitioned into fast food territory and taste shifted towards simpler recipes, the cold meatloaf sandwich slowly faded from popularity. Yet its nostalgic allure remains. Corned beef tongue sandwich. This sandwich is one of the more complex and unusual ones on the list. It gained popularity when sandwiches were considered both home-cooked staples and fine dining options. While it's not for everyone due to its complexity, those willing to put in the effort will find it to be a masterpiece. The ingredient list is long, but includes beef tongue, carrots, onions, garlic, red pepper, various seasonings, mushrooms, lettuce, parsley, lime, bell peppers, paprika, tomato, and mayo. The corned beef tongue sandwich requires effort, but offers a great reward. Unfortunately, its complexity has led to its decline in popularity, similar to the next sandwich on the list, chicken and cranberry sandwich. The chicken and cranberry sandwich was a classic American creation that took off at the start of the 20th century, and it's not hard to see why. The sweet and sour cranberries danced a delightful tango with the savory chicken, creating a flavor fiesta in your mouth. This sandwich was part of a larger cranberry craze, and while some experiments were questionable, this recipe was a home run. Plus, it was a genius way to use up leftover chicken. Not that anyone needed an excuse to make it. To whip up this masterpiece, you'll need shredded cooked chicken breasts, mayo, chopped green onions for garnish, dried cranberries, a shredded apple, chopped pecans, lime juice, and a dash of salt and pepper. Mix it all up, slap it on some bread, and voila! You've got a symphony of flavors that'll make your taste buds do a happy dance. Sadly, this flavor bomb faded from popularity mid-century as people started preferring simpler, faster food options. But hey, their loss is your gain if you decide to resurrect this culinary gem. Just don't blame us if you become the talk of the town, in a good way, of course. And there you have it, a delightful journey through some of the most iconic sandwiches of the past. From the anchovy paste sandwich to the chicken and cranberry delight, each of these culinary creations tells a story of ingenuity, necessity, and pure deliciousness. If you enjoyed this nostalgic trip down the sandwich lane, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating food histories and recipes. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the comments what future topics you'd like us to cover, whether it's more vintage recipes, modern twists on classics, or even some wacky food combinations. We're here to explore it all with you. Stay tuned and happy snacking.